What is up, everyone? My name is Mr. J, and today I am bringing you another Digimatch. On the left we have Jose, and he's playing Leviamon, and I am on the right playing Imperialdramon. So, just casually here, waiting for BT23 release, even though EX10 came out like 3 weeks prior to this. But yeah, we are not playing EX10 decks anyways. We're having some fun. I wouldn't say Imperial's my main deck, but it's definitely the one I most enjoy right now playing with. And Leviamon, obviously Jose's been on it for a very long time. Leviamon did take second place recently, I believe, at Worlds. So yeah, it's still a pretty good deck. Here he does see his whole line. Sees the one of Gabu X as well. Reveals top 4. I get so upset that he sees the one of that I'm the one who reveals top 4. I give him the middle finger. But yeah, he has 2 bodies. Just counting how many inheritables he's used so far. And does it have rush? Oh yeah, the level 5 inheritable gives him rush. Hits the Davis out of security. Some people get really upset. Not upset, but they're like, dude, how you keep seeing these tamers in security? And it's like, cause I play 8 copies, bro. I play 4 Davis and then 4 Davis Ken. But here he said he was gonna use a scramble, he just forgot. I let him do it, right? I just hope he didn't draw the scramble right after he digivolved to Leviathan, because then that's cheating. But we'd have to go back and check, and I'm too lazy. So let me know in the comment section if he just drew that purple scramble. Here, I'm going to digivolve into Stingmon. Stingmon suspends his Leviathan, and I'm thinking about swinging into Leviathan. But I kind of change it up. I was going to swing over the Gabu, and then play the dual tamer. I think my thought process here is that he can't really delete the level 4 with Leviathan X, right? He could pop a 3/5 and a 7. And if he wants to run into Leviathan into my Stingmon, he has to swing, but he's going to ruin mode me actually, which was a little unexpected. But XV in the back here and just pass turn. I am a little worried because that Vmon does not have the end of turn DNA inheritable, but he's going to go ahead and swing with the Ruin. Hits a scramble, nothing to play from trash. And the Ruin mode will recover here. He gets a piece back. He does not get a piece back actually because Protoform says from one of your opponent's effects, right? Or not your effect, basically. Which it was his effect. He'll recover in a second. But yeah, recover. And then purple memory boost to put me to 1, but I do have the memory setter, so I will go to 3 copies. Promote here. Actually, I cannot promote, and he does let me know. I was like, bro, you need to leave the ruin mode on there, dude. Leave the ruin mode on there. So go into Imperialdramon in the back. You know, some people let you know minus 5k to the board, or leave the ruin mode sideways on the board so I know, or that your opponent knows. But here I think he's gonna scramble. He's thinking about it. But I actually do not control a Digimon, so he can't scramble any actually, yeah. So he's gonna choose not to activate that. Go into Cerberus X. Or my bad, Dober X. Pop the boost to go to 2. Digivolve into Cerberus for 3 cost. Draw 1, trash 1. We'll gain a memory off the Dober X inheritable. Draw a card off the Lop. Already used the Sunamon effect. Does not have rush this time. Gabu reveal top 4. Gets 1 hit off that. Does my boy still have 5 security or 6 security? Yeah, I guess it's difficult, right? Because, I mean, he can go into Leviamon X, but I don't think there's a point in doing that. He is going to swing. Unfortunately, does live. It's a Sting Insecurity. And then Doberman to give himself blocker, I believe. Alright, so start a main phase. Yeah. Play out the Wormmon. Wormmon will Digivolve into Sting from Trash. And that will suspend the Doberman. Now that will allow my Imperialdramon to unsuspend here. So I will draw 2, unsuspend, swing over the Dober. Swing over... I think he said he had a retaliation, so I'm actually not going to swing into the Cerberus. Or do we let it go through? Yeah, am I crazy? Does that that Cerberus does have retaliation, right? Not the Cerberus. Yeah, Cerberus because of Doberex. Doberex with the protoform, he should have retaliation. In which case this would make a big difference here, if that is a big misplay. I don't know, my guy. I do not play Leviamon. So I don't know. But from my knowledge, I feel like it does have retaliation. I'm very surprised he didn't choose to scramble here. That Stingmon is upside down because it goes back to my hand at the end of the turn because of the Davis Ken. I'm being very intentional about leaving him at 1 memory because if he had 3 memory, he could just hard play Levia. Okay, Doberex here. Yeah, I have to look it up, bro. Maybe Cerberus did not have retaliation. Now I get to do the same play again. Wormmon effect here, get 2 hits. But I can go to Stingmon again and suspend the Dober. That way my Imperialdramon can unsuspend since he controls no Digimon that are unsuspended. I'm just thinking, but I'm going to Digivolve over the V, suspend Dober, swing over... swing with Stingmon. Did Stingmon live? I don't know what my boy is doing with his security over there. I mean his trash. Oh, because I know it's a protoform. Yeah. At some point he lets me know that the Dober has retaliation. I'm not sure if we fixed that. But I let it go through. Yeah, I think I need to invest in some of those little memory they're not memory markers, but they're markers that say like retaliations, like +1, stuff like that, because obviously I wasn't going to swing into Doberex if I knew it had retaliation, but I let it go through. It's whatever. I have 3 Davis in my hand. Play another Davis Ken. Yeah, I don't know. I think he's forgetting about the scramble. He could just scramble back there. He's gonna scoop it up because he forgot to scramble. Now, I will say, well, before I say that, if you guys are not already channel members, or if not already subscribed, if you are subscribed, good job. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support. But you can become a channel member for 99 cents and you get access to some pretty cool emojis. Thank you guys. Shout out to my current channel members. Thank you guys so much for the support. But what I was going to say, this was on Friday, I believe, and it was the Dodgers versus the Brewers game 4. And the Brewers lost, bro. Like all 4 games, they just got swept. So we were drinking heavy on this night, but we were excited. I'm going for the Dodgers, bro. I think Ohtani's like the LeBron James or the Jordan of the MLB. So yeah, we were drinking a little bit tonight. That's what I'm trying to say. Here I go into Imperialdramon in the back. I do have jamming, so that's cool. I'm gonna go ahead, swing in, unsuspend, draw a card. I'm actually going to choose not to promote. Play the Davis out here, get 2 pieces. The BT12 Pyldra is really good because it strips the top 3 of all your opponent's Digimon's sources when digivolving. Doesn't have to be when DNA digivolving. It really helps out when, you know, they have partition or they have aces as inheritables, which a lot of decks don't actually have aces and inheritables anymore. But he's going to play the Gazi out here. Off the Cerberus. Pop it. Go into Levia. Then scramble into the Ruin mode. That doesn't really stop me since I have jamming. If I have dragon mode, probably be best to promote here. No, I'm at 8K. So even if I suspend Gazi, no, I could swing over Gazi. No, I'm gonna choose not to. It doesn't look like I have the dragon mode in hand. I'm gonna go ahead and swing. Suspend Gazi. Play out the worm. That's interesting. It was just to choke him at 1. I'm not sure why he did that. Isn't swinging at security? Ah, yeah, there you go. I see. Oh, Mr. J, bro. Oh, I get you. Oh, you set up the the option card. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, set up the Primo so the Pyldramon lives by using the Primo. I don't know, bro. I think he could have played that a little bit better, right? I think Ruin mode could have attacked into Pyldramon, forcing me to use the Primo. And then end of attack, he could have used the Ruin mode to delete my Digimon. Yeah, I think that's the way to play around that. And then scramble again, choke him at 1. Again, Davis here, really helping me out. I do play for Davis because, again, I think it's Yu-Gi-Oh mentality. Some people are telling me, like, why not play the Jade Memory Boost? It's because on my opening turn, I would rather see Davis than Jade Memory Boost, since Davis sets me to 3 for the rest of the game. And again, it's just Yu-Gi-Oh mentality, man. Like, I wanna open up Davis every single game. Get me the 2 pieces, set me to 3 memory. Is he gonna use the Leviamon effect here? Oh no. Yeah, going to Levia. Overflow goes back to 0. Swing, trash. Delete the Lop to unsuspend. Did he give the DP buff? Oh, he's not going to use the effect. Now he is, okay. Go into Levia X, delete the Davis, which does kind of hurt. I'm looking at the scramble. If I use it, I don't have a Vmon in the trash, so I'm just gonna get a piece back. And I think at some point I just scramble back the Pyldramon to the top of the deck. Yeah. Yeah, I play 2 scramble for situations like these. Wormon effect, going to XV, choke him at 1. I'm going to go into Pyldra. And there you go. Lock down the Levia. Yeah, him deleting my Davis did kind of hurt there. I think he went to go get a refill on his drink. So, okay, there you go. Yeah, but Imperialdramon or Imperial, one of my favorite decks now that it's not meta. As you see, it's not a very standard Imperial build. I'm not playing Hexablaumon. I'm not playing the starter deck Dragon Mode because I don't like the OTK style deck. I like to control the board. Go into Dragon Mode here. Now, yeah. He still can't unsuspend. And I do have the ace, right, for the Gabu. He's gonna pop the boost, swing with the Gabu. I have the ace here. Digivolve, bottom deck Gabu. And then he's gonna play Leviamon. He does have enough memory, right? Because he popped the boost. And that's GG. That's the second time, dude, because we played one time before off camera. That's the second time he steals a game off the one of Leviamon. It's so infuriating, bro. When I see the one of, that's the only reason he wins. But no, it's not the only reason, but the Leviamon definitely closed the game for him there. It's just, dude, when they see like the one of hidden potential discovered, the one of whatever, bro, and then they end up winning because of that card. I don't know how I feel. Delta here deletes my Wormmon. I go into Stingmon for a beefy 3 cost. And then play Leviamon here. Get 2. Swing with the Delta does get deleted. That does work out in his favor because he can delete my Leviamon. Now he must be thinking, did he draw off the Sunamon effect here? Because he discarded off Delta. Plays out Dober to put me to 1. Hard Digivolve into Pyldra in the back. He's got to be missing something. I'm assuming he's missing level 5. Either level 5 or Proto. Davis comes out of security for the second time this match. Oh no, he does have the Proto. Going to Dober. Does not have the Gobly though. He gained the memory. I was like, no, dude, that is not Gobly. That's a Gazi under there. You're not getting any memory. Swings a security. Hits a second Davis. Only getting me 1 hit though. Now, if he doesn't have a body out there, then I could clear the Dober at least. No, I have the Stingmon inheritable, so even if he plays something. Cerberus gets to return something but doesn't have anything to return, right? Nope, nothing. I go to 3, promote the Pyldra, swing over Cerberus, draw a card. Swing into security, hits the one of Gil. Now we know that's in trash. You can bring him back with Cerberus X. Counting. Yeah, I mean, probably put him at 1. Play the Tamer, put him at 1. I'm thinking either the Tamer or the option card because I have Primo in hand. We're thinking. Looks like I'm thinking about Primo. Yeah, Primo. Actually activate the Dragon Mode effect. And then Leviamon to put him to 2. So 1 more memory than I wanted to leave him at. You always want to choke Leviamon at 1 because they're so efficient in their Digivolutions. So for 2 without the proto form here, gains a memory off the Gobbly, draws off the Sunos. Now he's not keeping track, but I have to keep track because I don't want him to use those inheritables later on in the turn. Like I know now he's used all the inheritables, level 3 or under. The only thing he can use now is the Dober X's effects. So right here, whatever he Digivolves into, he'll only gain 1 memory. Okay, he's gonna choose not to protoform here. Thinking about his options. The Dober X here will not have retaliation. Well, neither of them will have retaliation, so I can swing over them freely. The Primogenitor does really help out. Even if he managed to Digivolve into Leviamon and he popped both of my Digimon, I would be able to activate Primo and save the Dragon mode. And it looks like I would have more sources in him, I don't know. But he's actually going to 7th Lightning. Oh no, I do have Primo. There we go. There we go. Alright, I think he's going to scoop it up. Oh, he's going to trash Levi X. Yeah, he's going to scoop it. Yeah, no, good use of the Primogenitor. There to set up. Yeah, I'm playing... I put the list on Discord if you guys are interested in the Imperial deck. But I put 2 Primo, 2 blue scrambles. I'm not sure about the scrambles, but the scramble did help there in game 2 to get the Pyldramon back from the trash, the BT16 Pyldra. I like the scramble. I really like the scramble because you get the piece back from the trash, or just Digivolve for 1 cheaper. I took out Hidden Potential Discovered for the extra scramble, but yeah, 2 Primos, 2 scrambles. And like I said, this is more of a control build instead of OTK build like the usual Imperialdramon. But yeah, very fun deck. I love this. It was good to see Leviamon though. Again, Leviamon is still a powerhouse deck, even though I feel like, dude, it's like the oldest deck out there. I feel that's in the meta. Unless there's a deck that's even older that's still meta relevant, let me know in the comment section down below. But if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed. My name is Mr. J. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.